Situation like this, we don't know this individual's, diagnosis. We don't know this individual's, presentation. But a lot of the time, those situations can escalate really quickly, even with attempts to de-escalate.
An officer involved shooting and death after a mental health call is now under investigation by the Texas Rangers. At this time, Killeen police aren't talking, and neither is the victim's family. Tonight, 25 News reporter Leah McNeil has more.
Although the dispatch audio you'll hear shortly, obtained by 25 News, does not paint a clear picture as to what exactly happened this past Sunday evening, law enforcement and a mental health expert both share their thoughts.
They want a mental health deputy around. This is going to be the caller's husband. It's yelling, but almost to the point of physical violence in the house.
Having responded to her share of mental health related calls as an officer, Dr. Tammy Bracewell, professor of criminal justice at A&M Central Texas, says every call is different.
For mental illness or someone acting erratically can mean a large range of different things.
This incident is still under investigation, but Bracewell says the dispatch audio appears to reveal the responding officer did attempt to de-escalate the situation.
And we get the phone number from for his mother from the welfare concern, and give her a call and tell him we made contact, but he's refusing to speak to us.
Again, not being there and not knowing anything that happened, but it sounds very much like the officer was attempting to, in some way, de-escalate or to solve the issue at hand. At some point in time, we don't know when that was because it is an active investigation, but at some point in time, things changed.
For reasons still unknown, according to a KPD press release, an officer shot the emotionally distressed man after an energy weapon was ineffective. Although we don't know the man's background of mental illness, Jeremy Berry says this incident sheds a light on a bigger issue.
When you have an agitated individual who might have a pervasive mental illness, the appearance of law enforcement in full uniform might exacerbate their symptoms because of fear or agitation. There's not adequate access to mental health coverage across all communities. And that's how we end up in situations like this one. What we want to do to avoid situations like this is to create a system that restores mental health so that individuals with severe mental illnesses are not left to deteriorate and their actions, eventually lead to needing police intervention.
Many people have taken to social media to express their anger and frustration with KPD surrounding this incident. But Dr. Bracewell says it's important not to jump to conclusions when we don't know everything. Reporting in Killeen, Leah McNeil, 25 News.
Leah, thank you. That officer is now on administrative leave.